Are your legs feeling weaker? After 50, you're not alone. If you're over 50, you might have noticed that your legs don't feel as strong as they used to. Maybe climbing stairs leaves you winded, or your knees ache after a short walk. I understand that feeling deeply. I used to think that walking a few miles every day was enough to keep my legs strong, but then I started feeling that same dull ache in my hips and knees. It was frustrating because I thought I was doing everything right, staying active, eating healthy, and moving daily. But I discovered I was unknowingly making the same mistake that nearly 70% of people over 50 make, pushing too hard with the wrong exercises. I was wearing down my joints instead of building them up. The good news is that you don't need to join a gym, buy expensive equipment, or spend hours training to rebuild your leg strength and stability. What you truly need are a few powerful isometric exercises, movements that strengthen your muscles without stressing your joints. And today on Golden Wisdom, I'll show you 6 easy isometric exercises that can transform your lower body, restore your confidence, and help you move like yourself again. These are the same gentle yet powerful moves recommended by senior physical therapists around the world and backed by research from leading fitness journals. The best part? You can do them at home in just 10 minutes a day and begin feeling results within a week. So let's dive in together and rediscover the strength your body still holds. Now, let's start by understanding why isometric exercises are so effective after 50. As we age, the body naturally loses about 3 to 5% of its muscle mass every decade after age 50, especially in the lower body. This isn't just about aging. It's about how our muscles and joints respond to years of use and limited recovery. Tasks that once felt effortless, like standing from a chair or walking uphill, begin to demand more energy. The cartilage cushioning in your joints begins to thin, and high-impact exercises like running or jumping can become more harmful than helpful. That's why so many seniors end up with sore knees, hips, or ankles after trying to stay active. Isometric exercises, however, are different. They strengthen your muscles without movement. You hold positions instead of constantly bending or bouncing. This means you engage your muscles deeply while keeping your joints protected. Studies published in the Journal of Strength and Conditioning Research have shown that consistent isometric training can increase muscle strength by up to 20% in as little as 6 weeks, even for older adults. These 6 simple yet powerful exercises focus on your quads, hamstrings, glutes, and calves, helping you regain strength, stability, and independence in your daily movements. Whether you're gardening, playing with your grandkids, or simply walking confidently across the room. Let's start with the first exercise, the wall-supported chair hold. This move is a powerhouse for your thighs, glutes, and core, and it's completely joint-friendly. I first learned it from a rehabilitation specialist named Dr. Andrew Kenton, who explained that weak leg muscles force your joints to overwork, creating pain and inflammation. This simple move, he said, could change everything. Here's how to do it. Stand with your back flat against a wall and place your feet about 18 inches away. Slide down slowly until your thighs are nearly parallel to the floor, as if sitting in an invisible chair. Keep your knees directly over your ankles, not past your toes, to protect your joints. Hold this position for 20 to 30 seconds while breathing steadily and engaging your core. If you're new to this, start with 10 to 15 seconds and work your way up. Rest for 30 seconds, then repeat the exercise 3 times. You can do this while listening to music, during a TV break, or even while brushing your teeth. When I began, I could barely hold for 15 seconds without trembling. But within a week, I noticed I could rise from my couch effortlessly without using my hands. This exercise strengthens the foundation of your lower body, supporting your knees and hips, which makes walking, climbing stairs, and standing up much easier. If you have arthritis or any pain, only go as low as feels comfortable and build up gradually. Now let's move on to the standing calf hold. Your calves are the unsung heroes of balance and walking. They push you forward with every step and keep you stable when the ground is uneven. Weak calves can make you feel wobbly and more prone to falls. I used to experience calf cramps at night, and this simple exercise helped me get rid of them completely. Here's how you do it. Stand facing a wall, feet hip-width apart. Place your hands lightly on the wall for balance. Rise up slowly onto the balls of your feet, lifting your heels as high as you comfortably can. Hold this position for 20 to 30 seconds, keeping your legs straight but not locked, and focus on squeezing your calf muscles tightly. Lower your heels slowly, rest for 30 seconds, and repeat 3 times. You can do this while waiting for your morning coffee or brushing your hair. In just a few days, you'll start feeling steadier and more confident on your feet. Research from the American College of Sports Medicine shows that strengthening the calves can improve walking efficiency by up to 15% in older adults. This move also boosts blood circulation, which helps reduce swelling and prevent cramps. If you find yourself wobbling, keep your fingertips lightly on the wall and focus on slow, controlled movement. Next comes the isometric glute bridge hold. This exercise strengthens your glutes and hamstrings while supporting your lower back, 2 critical areas that often weaken with age. Weak glutes are one of the main causes of lower back pain and posture issues in seniors. I discovered this the hard way after spending long hours sitting, only to realize that my glutes had gone nearly dormant. This move brought them back to life. Here's how to do it. Lie on your back on a comfortable surface, your bed, carpet, or yoga mat. Bend your knees, keeping your feet flat on the floor, hip-width apart, and about 12 inches from your hips. Tighten your core and lift your hips slowly until your body forms a straight line from shoulders to knees. Hold this position for 20 to 30 seconds, squeezing your glutes as if you're pinching a coin between them. Then slowly lower your hips back down. Rest for 30 seconds and repeat 3 times. If 30 seconds feels too challenging, start with 10 to 15 seconds and increase gradually. A study in the Journal of Physical Therapy Science found that glute exercises like this can reduce back pain by up to 25% in older adults and improve stability, reducing the risk of falls. You can do this while listening to your favorite podcast or relaxing music. Just remember to engage your glutes fully at the top and keep your movements slow and deliberate. Moving on, let's talk about the side leg hold. This one targets your outer hips and thighs, muscles that are essential for balance, side movements, and everyday stability. Many seniors notice that their legs feel wobbly when stepping sideways or getting out of a car. That's because the hip abductors, the muscles that control side-to-side motion, weaken over time. This exercise strengthens them safely. Here's how. Stand next to a wall or sturdy chair for balance. Keep your feet hip-width apart. Lift one leg out to the side as high as feels comfortable, keeping your toes pointing forward. Hold for 15 to 20 seconds, feeling the tension in your outer thigh and hip. Slowly lower your leg, rest for 30 seconds, and repeat 3 times per side. When I started doing this while brushing my teeth, I noticed within a week that I could step over curbs more easily and felt more stable on uneven ground. Research in the Journal of Geriatric Physical Therapy found that strengthening hip muscles can improve balance by up to 20% and significantly lower fall risk in seniors. Keep your standing leg slightly bent to avoid knee strain, and imagine you're lifting your leg against gentle resistance. It's simple but incredibly effective. Now let's target the back of your thighs with the isometric hamstring curl hold. Tight or weak hamstrings can cause stiffness, difficulty bending, and even low back strain. This move strengthens them safely without weights. Stand behind a chair or near a wall for support. Keep your feet hip-width apart and bend one knee, lifting your heel toward your glutes as if you're trying to touch your foot to your back. Hold when your thigh is parallel to the ground. Keep your core tight and your standing leg slightly bent. Hold for 15 to 20 seconds, feeling your hamstring contract, then slowly lower your leg. Rest for 30 seconds and repeat 3 times per leg. When I added this to my morning routine, I noticed my legs felt less stiff, and I could bend and reach things on the floor with ease. Studies from the Journal of Sports Science show that strengthening the hamstrings improves knee stability and lowers the risk of injury by 30%. For best results, visualize squeezing a small ball behind your knee to maximize muscle engagement. Finally, the last move, the isometric squat hold. Think of this as the grand finale. This exercise strengthens your quads, glutes, hamstrings, and core all at once. It mimics the movement of sitting and standing, one of the most essential motions in daily life. Here's how. Stand with your feet shoulder-width apart and toes pointing slightly outward. Lower your body as if sitting back into a chair, keeping your back straight and your knees over your ankles. Stop when your thighs are nearly parallel to the floor. Hold for 20 to 30 seconds and breathe evenly. Then return to standing. Rest for 30 seconds and repeat 3 times. If that's too difficult, start with a shorter hold time or use a countertop for light support. I remember the first week I tried this. I could barely hold for 15 seconds. But within days, I noticed I was getting up from chairs and even carrying groceries with more ease. A study from the European Journal of Applied Physiology found that isometric squats can increase lower body strength by 15% in older adults after just 4 weeks. This move not only improves strength, but also makes your daily movements smoother and more confident. Now that you've learned all 6 exercises, let's bring them together. The wall-supported chair hold, standing calf hold, isometric glute bridge hold, side leg hold, isometric hamstring curl hold, and isometric squat hold work in harmony to rebuild your lower body strength from the ground up. Together, they target every major muscle in your legs while protecting your joints, improving circulation, balance, and coordination. You can do them in a simple circuit, 1 set of each, rest for a minute, then repeat twice more. It takes just 10 minutes, and the payoff is enormous. You'll start walking taller, feeling stronger, and moving more freely than you have in years. If you feel a little sore at first, don't worry. That's your muscles waking up again. Just don't push through sharp pain. Move gently, listen to your body, and stay consistent. For best results, combine these exercises with good nutrition. After 50, your muscles need protein more than ever to recover and grow. Include eggs, chicken, fish, beans, or lentils with every meal. A study in the Journal of Nutrition found that older adults who consume enough protein maintain up to 40% more muscle mass over time. Stay hydrated, at least 8 glasses of water a day, to keep your energy levels high and your muscles flexible. Remember, transformation doesn't require perfection. It requires persistence. 10 minutes a day can truly change how your body feels, how you move, and even how you think about aging. You don't have to feel weak or limited by your age. You still have untapped strength waiting to be awakened. You just need to start. And now I want to hear from you. Have you tried any of these exercises before? Did you notice a difference in your balance or strength? Share your experiences below in the comments. I love reading how our Golden Wisdom community is growing stronger together. And if you found this helpful, please take a moment to like this video, subscribe to Golden Wisdom, and share it with someone who needs encouragement to move again. Together, we can inspire millions of people over 50 to stay active, stay confident, and stay powerful. Thank you for watching, and until next time, keep shining your golden wisdom, because your age doesn't define your strength, your spirit does.